Hi, I'm Stephanie Laska. I lost 140 pounds and created Dirty Lazy Keto. Thanks for joining me here on the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and enjoy the show. Don't make these keto diet mistakes, you guys. I want to warn you. I'm going to give you all the facts today. I don't want you to stumble and fall and make some of these basic rookie keto diet mistakes. So we're going to get into it. You excited? Because you're like, I don't want to make these mistakes. No, you don't. So here's the thing, you guys. During my journey, losing 140 pounds, I made these mistakes and then some, and quite a few more. I probably couldn't put them all in just one little short video for you or one little podcast for you. There's a lot, right? We all stumble and fall, and that makes us normal and human. So please don't jump into this whole keto diet experience thinking, oh, I'm not going to do anything. You might. We'll get to that. But just keep in mind the tips I'm going to give you today are based on my own life experience. They're not just some hypothetical stuff. I didn't make these up. These are the keto diet mistakes I don't want you to make because I probably stumbled and fell on my face so many times. So if you like this topic, please give it a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up because I want to know what you guys think. If this is an interesting topic, I can tell there's a lot of you here today. That tells me you're interested in avoiding some of these keto diet mistakes. So I'm going to organize today's thoughts into seven topics. Now, does it go this way or does it go this way? You know what's weird is on the internet, it goes like the opposite of how I hold it. I think it's like that. Tell me in the comments. Is that correct? Because that's so embarrassing. I used to be a teacher. Imagine if I'm telling the second graders to do it the wrong way. So I think, is it like that? Yeah, tell me. So we're going to organize these keto diet mistakes into 7 categories so you can count along with me. Take notes if you'd like, because I don't want you to make these. Okay? Number 1, here we go. I don't want you to fixate on an exact number of carbs to eat each day. Carbs, net carbs, whatever. Don't be fixated. So many of you are like, I gotta have 20 because somebody said I gotta have 20. It can't be any more. It can't be any less. I gotta have 20. Have you heard that before? Put it in the comments if you have. That's okay. But here's the thing, you guys. Fixating on an exact number, I think that's setting you up for failure. And I think it's a rookie mistake. And furthermore, 20 may not apply to you because you have a different height, you have a different weight, you have a different gender, you're on different medications, you have health conditions. All that makes you special, okay? And you're starting off probably at a different weight than the gal or the guy or whoever's sitting down the hall and down next to you, whoever you heard talking about keto, right? You're different, so you demand a different set of net carbs. So I urge you not to get so fixated on these precise numbers because that is probably not going to help you. I think that's a rookie mistake. Furthermore, I really do think it's a mistake to act like that, whatever your number is, to act like it's this target that you have to get each day. You know, so many people like on a strict keto diet, they come to see me finally and they're like, oh, well, I had to get, this many grams of protein and this many of fat. And I was eating at 10 at night, eating spoonfuls of coconut oil and I wasn't even hungry because I had to do this and I had to do that. I'm like, whoa, girl, put this away. No more bullseyes, no more exact numbers for you. Okay. Stop trying to be all perfect and meet all these objectives that may or may not even make sense for you, right? Instead, what I'm going to suggest that you do, instead of making that rookie mistake, I'm going to suggest that you treat it more like a flexible web, okay? A web. This is what has worked for me, and that's why I'm recommending it to you. Instead of an exact, precise amount, think of it like, okay, I'm going to do between X number and Y number, right? Like a range. Like, a spider web kind of catches things that blow in its way. Not just the things in the middle, but it'll catch stuff over here, over here, over here. That's how ketosis is. That's how the keto diet works. You can kind of be all over the place, and it's still going to work out. I promise. I know. You're like, you got to take that in, right? Are you excited about that? And I think it gives you emotionally more flexibility to feel, like more successful, because there's going to be days where you are at higher end of your net carb range. There's going to be other days where you're at the lower end, and it all kind of works out in the end. You have to play with it a little bit. Now, I know some of you below in the questions are probably thinking, how many net carbs do I have to eat exactly per day? Exactly. Like, even though I just said all that, you're still stressed out. Okay, I'm going to refer you to the Dirty Lazy Keto Get Started Losing Weight While Breaking All the Rules. Here's a whole book on this topic. and it explains it in detail, and it'll comfort you and make you feel better about that stress and that anxiety. I can't just answer it in 2 sentences. As much as I'd like to, it takes a little bit more to help you understand the process. So I'm going to refer you to this. If you don't have it, get it from your library. It's everywhere. It's a USA Today bestseller. And I'm telling you, there's a copy somewhere where you live. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Barnes & Noble, Target, Walmart.com. It's not in stores anymore, but it is online or for order through a local bookstore or your local library for free. So no complaining, okay? I'm going to direct you that way to get the best answer to all your questions. Now, number 2, we're still talking about rookie mistakes. Rookie mistakes. You can hear me okay? Things are going well? Things are going well? Some rookie mistakes is, someone said I keep freezing. That's not good. I'm going to hope that it unfreezes. Hopefully you can hear me talk. Let me know if you can hear me talk if the freezing is temporary, because that's annoying. I know. I'll keep checking. But can you hear me in the comments while it's freezing? Because that's so annoying. Anyway, number 2, I'm going to circle back and then I'll just keep watching. Number 2 is MCT oil. Now, MCT oil is similar to one of the many keto products out there that you may have heard people say to you, you have to have it, right? You have to have MCT oil. You have to have, ketones. You have to have supplements. You have to have amino acids. There's a lot of rigmarole out there. People will try to challenge you and tell you have to do stuff. Now, I'm going to call all of those to be rookie mistakes. Now, I'm glad you can still hear me. Hopefully it's still not freezing. Let me know in the comments. I'll keep talking. I'll keep talking. But keep in mind that all those random keto type foods or keto type supplements, keto type whatevers, you don't need any of that stuff. That's a total rookie mistake. Just plow past that. You don't need it. In fact, most of those items are going to be a waste of your money. Oh, she did say that. Yes, I did. Ketones, waste of money. Throw them away. You don't need them. Everything else, it's optional. If you want a keto cookie, have at it, but it's not going to make or break your weight loss success. Same thing with foods like MCT oil. You don't have to have that. It's just something that got all trendy, and, we could talk about that more in detail, but in general, it's not necessary. You don't have to focus on it. So that's number 2. Can you still hear me okay? I hate when that happens. Let's see. I'm checking. All right. Let me know if you can still hear me talking. I'll keep going. But number 3. Now, before I go on, if you guys have an example of some kind of keto type food that's totally unnecessary or a keto type product, put it in the comments, because I think that could help everybody. I only shared 1 or 2, but everybody share 1 at least, okay? Okay. So let's move on to spinning the wheel, because we haven't done that yet, right? A lot of you are commenting and you're wondering, hey, I'd kind of like to win a prize if I'm participating by putting comments below. So let's spin and see what we're going to have. Anybody? Big winner? Ooh, it's a surprise. Surprises are fun. I think for the surprise this week, I'm going to do a wall cling. This is a Dirty Lazy Keto wall cling, and it has the ability to be wiped off. You can use a dry erase marker, and you can write a special message on it, like something positive to yourself or a goal that you're working on. And you can peel and stick it and put it on your fridge or your wall or anywhere you want, and then wipe it down and then revisit it to add more detail whenever you feel like it. So leave a comment, make a comment, and that's how I'll pick some people at random to win. Because that's fun, right? That's totally fun. Yeah, thank you so much. Someone volunteered pea strips as one of the things you don't need. Yes! Can I give you a ding? That's an awesome share. I love that. Yes, you totally don't need those things. Thank you for sharing that. That's an awesome participation in the comments. Love it. That person just won themselves one of these. Mm-hmm. So keep participating. I'll give out some more. Here's another fact for you guys. This is number 3. This is a total rookie mistake I don't want you to do. And it involves weighing yourself obsessively. Does anyone do that? People do it, right? It's a total rookie mistake with the keto diet. They start, eating well for like an hour or 2 hours or a day or 2 days or 3 days. And then they're on the scale, off the scale, on the scale, off the scale. And then they're freaking out. Why did I lose? they're like, well, I should have lost weight faster. I should have lost more weight. This other lady lost more, blah, 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 blah. And then they're panicking about their weight loss. And then sometimes that causes people to overreact. And then they do make bad choices because they're like, oh, I should starve myself. Oh, I should eat more fat. Oh, I should do this. Oh, I should quit. No, you shouldn't. Instead of obsessively weighing yourself and then overreacting, I'm going to give you a whole bunch of recommendations in another video, which is all about how often and what time of day should you weigh yourself. That'll be the next video I link up for you. How often and what time of day should you weigh yourself? Got it? So that'll be linked up next so that you can watch it automatically. But similarly to what we were just talking about, part of number 3 is comparing yourself to others. I mean, that's very common with rookies. They're like, oh, look at me, poor me, poor me. You know, I've only lost X amount in this month and this week, and that other lady or that other man or whoever, they lost more. And then they get all upset, or the rate that they're losing weight is different. But keep in mind that goes back to number 1, where we talked about, right? Remember number 1? We said, do you remember? Put it in the comments if you remember. Hopefully you do. You're paying attention. But number 1, we talked about how important it is to, what? Huh? I'm listening. Fixating on that number, thinking it's going to be just perfect and the same thing every time, everywhere. No, your body's different from the next guy. And that means your weight loss, the amount you weigh, the rate that you lose weight, all those things are going to be unique and special to you. Just like how many net carbs your body can tolerate a day while losing weight or sustaining its current weight. Truth. Hopefully that's helpful. That's number 3. We're doing pretty good so far, right? We'll go faster because I know we've had some issues with freezing. You can hear me, but some people can't see me. Oh, that's so sad. I even put on lipstick today. So number 4, here's a truth for you. A lot of people think all carbs are alike, and that is a rookie mistake, number 4. People think, oh, you know, I can just eat this, I can eat that. It's all kind of the same, right? I just got my net carbs, so I'm good, right? I can spend them however I please. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily true. I'm going to challenge you a little bit on that one as I reach into my big bucket of items that some people can't see because I'm still frozen. Sorry about that. But I'm going to reach in here and show you that a package of cookies, these are high-key mini cookies, and it's chocolate chip. I know, you're all like, seriously, Stephanie, you're showing me cookies? Yes, I am, because some people, the rookie mistake is they think all carbs are alike. So here we are with some cookies, 1 net carb per serving, and then they might compare this to a package of like celery sticks. So I'm holding up some freshly washed celery spears, organic, from the grocery store, ready to eat. Now here, 2 spears has 2 carbs according to my label. Now, what would you rather have if you're comparing the cookies or the celery? Come on, it's okay to be honest. It's okay. Yeah, a lot of us are going to crave those cookies first, right? I know it's okay to be telling the truth. But the trick is can be a rookie keto mistake because carbs are not all created equal, right? They're just not. They may count as the same amount or roughly the same amount. Like you could have 2 servings of cookies for 2 carbs and then 2 celery spears for 2 carbs. Okay, that's true. Maybe on paper, it looks the same, the number. But when you swallow them and they get in your stomach and you're moving on, what's going to keep you feeling fuller for longer? What do you think now? Has your answer changed? It's okay to change it in the comment section, right? It's okay to keep it going in the comment section. So let me know what you think about that. I would like to know. Yeah, a lot of you are saying, okay, the celery, Stephanie. I'm seeing your comments. You're like, the celery. Okay, fine. I understand. Like, it's upsetting, right? You're like, well, I didn't really want to choose the celery. I wanted cookies. I get it. I feel that way too. We all do. But it is a rookie mistake to like not acknowledge that they will have different effects once consumed in your body. Now, I'm going to compare, not just the celery, because, people are like, I hate celery. But think about the whole category of like those natural foods like fruits, right? Like maybe some strawberries. How do those compare in your body to those cookies? Or how does it, maybe eating sunflower seeds, right? Or what about eating almonds? Or, I'm reaching down further, a fruit like avocado. Yes, an avocado is a fruit. And a nut. We'll count it as both. But when you eat these kinds of foods that are also low in carb, What do these do for you that those keto cookies and keto, like, yummy convenience foods, what do they do for you that those other convenience food cookies cannot? Put that in the comments. I want to hear your answer. What benefit are you going to get from having avocados, strawberries, seeds, almonds, things like that? Also spinach, lettuce, green pepper, jalapenos. What is going to be the benefit to your body? Tell me. And it's not just like nutrition or like health, minerals, vitamins. I'm sure it's all those things too. But there's one really huge important difference that I'm looking for as an answer. Guess. Don't be shy. Guess. What do you have to say? Anyone? Yes, it's going to fill you up. It's going to fill you up. Another gold star today. Gold star for you. It's going to fill you up, guys. It's going to fill you up. All that fiber is healthy, and it goes in your stomach, and it fills you up so you are feeling fuller for longer. That is super important. Feeling fuller for longer. Not just at the second when eating the cookies. Now, mind you, the cookies are still important. I'm not saying not to have them. I'm just saying don't think in your brain, don't treat them the same. The keto cookies and other deliciousness like that, still enjoy those, but just do so with a mindset like, okay, I realize I'm having a cookie. That's it. I realize I'm having a cookie, so I probably shouldn't eat like a whole package, right? I should have like a little bit of cookie once in a while, or one of these deliciousness treats once in a while, and then I'm going to round out the majority of my diet, what I eat the rest of the day, with things that have fiber, where the net carbs are going to expand and fill me up, and then you'll lose weight. So I hope that is clear. I know it's kind of like a big concept, but maybe not. I don't know. You tell me. I'm going to go to mistake number 5. We're wrapping this up because I know we're having some freezing issues, so I'll keep going fast. But mistake number 5 is thinking that keto is some kind of all-you-can-eat buffet, right? People think, oh, I'm on keto. I heard I can eat unlimited pepperoni. I can just eat bags and bags of chopped pepperoni and bags of shredded cheese, and I can just eat. No, I don't think so. In my opinion, that is a total rookie mistake, thinking that keto is some kind of all-you-can-eat buffet. Now, just because you think the kitchen is open all day long, or thinking like cheat days don't count, I'm going to call BS on all that. I think that's a total rookie mistake. All that kind of mindset where you can just get away with murder. No, we're not in Las Vegas. This is not like what stays in Las Vegas. What happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas. We're not doing that. The keto diet is a real deal. You are still accountable for your decisions and your actions. You're all, woo, she's mean today. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to give you some rookie tips to avoid. So instead of like thinking it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, you know, where you can just be wild and crazy, take a look at your nutrition facts labels and specifically zero in on the words portion size, serving size. Tell me how many of that item or how much of the item you get to have for that amount of net carb. Kind of like with those cookies earlier, I mentioned, oh yeah, 1 net carb, that's pretty good. Is that for the whole bag? No, it's not. Just like with these cheese whips that I'm showing you on camera. They're delicious, and they come in this big, giant mega bag that I personally could eat the entire thing in one sitting, kind of like chips, like my old strategies, old behaviors. But if I were to flip it over and look at the nutrition facts label for a serving size, I can see that the 1 gram of net carb is for 23 chips. Okay, is that good or bad? I don't know. What do you think? 23? Can you do 23? I'm not saying you have to be all psycho, like, oh my God, I have to measure. But keep in mind, it's a rookie mistake to eat the whole bag and think it's, not going to catch up with you. A whole bag of cheese is going to cause problems, right? Instead, having a reasonable amount, maybe pre-portioning it out into smaller sizes, having these kinds of treats once in a while, or just being aware of it. Like, okay, I'm having some cheese crisps now. I'm going to balance out the rest of my snacks or the rest of my meals a little differently. I think that's a secret for success. So keep that and take it for what you want. I do have a whole video on portion control that I can also put in the comments that I think is helpful with some tips for like eyeballing it. So you're not like getting out kitchen scales and being all like stressed about things. I don't want that to happen. Ready for tip number 6? This is an easy one. not drinking enough water. Here, I got this water. I got this water. I got everywhere waters. This is my Dirty Lazy Keto water, official water bottle, which is available on the store merch. I think it's dirtylazyketo.com/merch. There's all sorts of fun things like this. Shameless plug, because that's where I got mine. But seriously, you guys, I bought, or someone gave me this hydro flasky type thing this week, and it's so cool. You can put ice in it, and it lasts like for hours. And I've actually started having regular ice, like regular ice water in my diet for the first time like ever, thanks to these bad boys. It's really kind of changing my life. And I'm fine with having the flavored Kool-Aid and whatever, but it's kind of fun to just drink real water and not be so stressed about carrying packets all the time. So that's something new for me. But if you're not drinking enough water, that's a rookie mistake. However you drink your water, it doesn't matter. You're going to probably head down the path of having problems like keto flu, right? Dehydration symptoms. It's not necessarily a flu. It's not a sickness. It's just a set of symptoms that mimic dehydration. And they call it keto flu because you need more water when you're in ketosis. I could talk about that for days too. But realistically, folks, you just need, I think I dropped something while I was looking. You just need a little bit more water in your diet to be a healthy human being and feel fuller for longer. And it'll help you, again, with constipation. It'll help your diet just feel better, process your food. It'll avoid those dehydration symptoms. Now, what counts as a water? Is it just water or is it Kool-Aid? Do you guys know? Please put some ideas in the comments. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but if you have a trick for drinking more water, I would hope that you would share it with us because people need to know these tricks. And we did a whole video on making water taste better. So many videos, millions, so many videos, such little time. But put your ideas and suggestions in the comments. Basically, bottom line, you just need non-caffeinated, unalcoholic drinks. Those count. Boom. Uncaffeinated, non-alcoholic drinks. Those count for your water, in my opinion. Because again, these are the tips that helped me lose 140 pounds. These are tips that can also help you. You don't have to be all perfect. No, you don't. Ready to move on to the last tip? It's number 7. This is a rookie mistake, number 7. And I kind of hinted at this several times. And in general, it's stop trying to be perfect. That is like such a dangerous thing to do. Oh, cute, right? My hazard sign. But it's such a dangerous thing to do, to try to be perfect, to try to like have that perfect weight in high school, the perfect number of net carbs, the perfect number of fat or protein or whatever. Perfect. Danger, you guys. Having that kind of mindset where you're so obsessed about having everything exact, it's a recipe for disaster, okay? I call this, I'm going to pull out this bag to show you so you can remember it forever and ever. I call this like a black and white mindset because it's all or nothing. I have to be perfect or I'm going to quit. I have to be perfect at keto or I'll just throw in the towel and cheat and give up for the rest of the day or the rest of the week and start over Monday. Oh, I have to be perfect, black or white, or I'll just give up and never do this again. You know what I mean? We have all suffered by that, and that's a rookie mistake. So let go of the black and white thinking, the all or nothing. Let go of all that perfection, okay? That's what I want you to do. It's rookie mistake number 7, trying to be perfect, and instead hold yourself accountable to a set of standards which are more compassionate, okay? Expectations like doing your best. Expectations like, I'm going to learn. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to learn from my mistakes, and then I'll do better. Those are the kind of compassionate, patient, loving standards that you want to hold yourself to, not those black and white, all or nothing, rigid guidelines like a strict keto program does. We're not doing that here. Nope. Instead, we want love, compassion, patience. We want a growth mindset. Okay? We want to learn a little better every day and try our hardest. Do the best under every day's circumstances. That is your golden ticket to weight loss success. You like my golden ticket? It's like Willy Wonka. But seriously, that is your golden ticket. Having that growth mindset, the patience, the compassion, the love for yourself, the understanding that you are going to make mistakes, and that's okay. But then you learn from them, and then you keep moving forward. And you just try a little bit harder, and you just make a little bit more changes every single day, all in the right direction. Not perfect, but you just don't give up on yourself. That is what DLK, that is what Dirty Lazy Keto is all about. That's it in a nutshell, right? Giving yourself comments like, way to go, I'm proud of you. Congratulating yourself every step of the way. That is going to get you further. That is going to be your golden ticket to weight loss success. Mark my words. I'm telling you. So I hope that today's 7 rookie mistakes to avoid was helpful. Hopefully the video didn't freeze the whole time. Hopefully you heard some of these. Let me know in the comments. And tell us your suggestions too for tips and tricks for rookie mistakes to avoid, because I know you have some too. I just shared 7, but I know there's a lot more. And I've gone through them, and I bet some of you have gone through them too. So share. You are not alone, my friend. I'm here to support you every step of the way. I've got plenty of resources to help you. I know I'm always talking about my email list, right? You go to dirtylazyketo.com, sign in, it's free. You'll start getting emails every day, at least for the first couple of weeks, and it slows down to every few days or once a week. And it goes on for like a year. And it's all free. I know. Who would have thought? And I direct you to videos and new opportunities, recipes, inspiring stories. They're just full of helpful information and links, great blog articles, everything. Everything you need to know is in there. You can also subscribe on YouTube, right? I've got, I think, 175 videos right now, just on YouTube, and they're all free. And there's topics from everything from like, how do I make water taste better to, rookie mistakes to affordable recipes, portion control, you name it, keto flu. I've got a video for it. And if I don't, you just let me know and I'll do that next week. I take requests. You can also follow on Instagram. I post constantly pictures of food I'm eating and tips and tricks. Instagram's a little tougher because I can't do a link to something new. You know what I mean? I can't like link you to a podcast or a video, but you can still follow there for some inspiring photos, and you can tag me in your photos. And that way I can see what's going on with you and see what you're cooking, because that's fun, right? It's a little more interactive. I'm trying to support you in as many ways as possible, from all the resources that I've got. Like, how many books now? I think we've got 7, 8. We got 2 more coming, more on the way. This works, you guys, because it's flexible. It's easy to do for the long haul. Weight loss transformation is possible. I believe in you. Let me give you a round of applause, even though I'm frozen for some people. Round of applause. You did it. You did it. You did it. Now you can stay tuned for the next video. We're going to do, remember what we said? I've got the portion control video for you, and also the weigh yourself, how often and what time of day. I'll link up both of those after this. So good job today. Good job, good job, good job. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.